In this video, we're going to draw a 2 by 4 Lego block. So we're going to document, we'll name it caps lock Lego 2 by 4. And that's going to be, well, create a public file. And now I'm going to sketch it. So um, I, it's good to choose the right planes when sketching, especially when you go to assembly. So I'll choose the top plane for this sketch. And I'll go to my corner rectangle tool, click on the origin, move it out, click once, and then I'll make the width is 60, enter, and then my length is 32, enter. And now I've got my Lego block there, but I still have to extrude it, so I'll just go to the extrude button, and I want to extrude it by 9.6 mils. So 9.6, enter. So now I've got the total size of it. Now I'll start drawing on the top. So I'll go back into a sketch, click on the top, and what I want to do is I want to sketch construction lines first. So I just went to the orientating block here and clicked on the top. Then I'm going to go line, construction line, and I'm going to draw a center line right through, center line, and press escape. Then I'm going to use the line tool and the construction line tool again, and then I'm going to draw a line there, press escape, use my dimension tool, and I'm going to dimension this 4 mils from the side. So just 4 mils, enter, and then I'm going to do another line. So I'm going to do another construction line on this side and make that one 4 mils as well. So I'll go with my press escape, dimension tool, click there, click on this point and the end point and make that 4 mils as well. Enter. Now I've got some guidelines to put my pins on the top. I'll probably have to stay in the sketch. So I went out of the sketch to get back in. I'll just press edit sketch. Then I need to have so it's 32 in length, and then I have to get my lines down there. So what I'll do is I'm going to draw a line here, a construction line again, and that line should be 4 mils from the edge. So I'm going to grab my dimension tool. I'm going to make this line 4 mils, so a total of 4, and then enter. And then I'm going to go another construction line, and this one will be 8 mils away from the 4 mils. So I'm going to draw another construction line there, go to the dimension tool, click on those 2 points that I want to dimension, and make that 8 mils, enter. And then I'm going to draw another construction line, so line tool, construction line, draw another construction line, and can you choose the line tool, another construction line across, and then make that one 8 mils as well. So I'm going to go there, there, and then 8 mils, enter, and then another construction line, and we'll make this one 8 mils as well. So I'm going to go there, use my dimension tool, click there, and then type in 8 mils, enter, and now I've got enough spaces to put my little circle. So the diameter of the circles is 4.8, so I'm going to grab my circle tool, make sure I'm on the center there, and then construct the circle there and then put it 4.8 and enter, and that's going to be my little circles for the points on the left block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat this process uh, 8 times. So what I'll do is I'll just keep on going with the circle. So I'll do another circle here, click once, put 4.8. There is a pattern tool, but I think to get comfortable with the program, we'll do it on all 4 of them, 4.8, and enter, Control Z, Control Z. I'll just go back, escape. It might be good to be doing escape I've drawn that circle now there. I'll delete this one. So if I right click on it, you can, or use the scissors, we can just delete that circle. So I'll just click on the circle tool, after the scissors tool, and then we'll just delete that circle. Then we'll do another circle, 4.8, enter, and do another one here, 4.8. It seems like quite a lot of duplicating, but I think getting used to the program, this might help. Just repeating uh, a process quite a few times, or a method quite a few times. And then we'll do our last two. Later we're gonna show it, but for a start, we'll just do all the circles first. Now I've got all my circles there. Now if you see, if I go to the extrude, I need to extrude them by 2 mils. So if I go to the extrude tool and I click on the circles, it will want to extrude it by 25, but I'll just click in 2 and I've extruded. Oh, I didn't use that one. I'll extrude all of them for 2 mils. So now I've got my Lego block kind of done the top, and now I just need to start working on shelling it out because it's still hollow. It's still solid. So just go see there's a shell tool. If you click on the shell tool, click on there and make your shell thickness 1.2 mils. See, it comes up by default as 2.5, so I'll make that 1.2. Enter. Now I've got my shell tool and I've got it 1.2 mil. It even shells in the little bits there. Now the only thing I need to do is work on the 3 round bits that will be extruded from the inside there. So what I'll do is I'll click on my sketch tool, click on that inside face, choose the line tool, choose the corner rectangle, hover over there until I get my center point, draw one there. Then I need to get, press escape there. I need to get center lines down here. So I'm going to go and line tool, construction line, and in the center more or less of that, I'm going to draw a line. So I need to get a measurement on there. So if I press escape, I know it's 8 mils between these two lines, but 4 mils from the side. So a center line there will be, if I take the 4 mils from the side plus the 8 mils, so that's 2 mils plus 4, so I'll have to get 6 mils. So this line needs to be 6 mils from the side. So if I go exactly 6 mils there, enter, that will be my center. I need to do a center line here. Luckily here I'll find just my center of my block, like see that orange block appearing there. I'll click there, escape, and here I'll do the same. I'll do it 6 mils from the side, from the um, side of the cube. So I'll go back to my dimension tool. I'll go here, right click, go there, then I've got that, and I'll give 6 volts, enter, and now I've got my 3 points. And I can do my 3 extrusions there. So what I'll do first is I'll draw 3 circles here, and I'll make their radius 6.5. Enter, and I'll do another one, and I'll do that radius 6.5. And I'll do the last one, and I'll make that radius 6.5. And now I've done all of them 6.5. I have to extrude them to the top of my Lego block. So that's going to take a little bit of calculation. So if I go to extrude, extrude, uh, I'll just click on extrude, and I want to extrude those 3. I need to extrude them exactly to the top of my Lego. So you can use this push pull tool, and then just make sure you're exactly on the top of the Lego block like that. We'll see. Control Z. So I think I'm pretty much in line there. We'll find measurements in a second and then give it a green tick. Now I want to use another tool, and that's extrude cut. So I'm going to choose this, choose my sketch tool, choose my circle tool, and then find the center there. And then I'm going to make a circle there, or construct a circle there that's 4.8. Enter. I'm going to do the same here. Give my center, that orange block's my center. Make a circle that's 4.8. Enter. And construct a circle here at 4.8. 4.8 and enter. Now I want to extrude, cut them down. So what I'll do is I'll go back to extrude, but instead of adding material, I'm going to remove material. And I don't want to go right through my Lego block. So I need to make that only 8.2, 7.2, 8.2, yeah, 8.2. So 8.2. And that's probably what I had to, and then give it a green tick, and then just see how that turned out. Perfect. There's my first Lego block. And say I want to make this one red. I'll just go here to my tool there, and then click on the appearance tool, and then grab the red color. Choose the whole block by left clicking and smooth moving over it, and then I've got my whole Lego block drawn. Thanks for watching this video.